Ninja, vanish!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Kamen Rider Saber DX FUUSOUKEN Hayate! So here we are, and there it is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front there, we have the sword, we have Kamen Rider Kenzan. On this side of the box, we have the swords, the books. On this side, we have Kenzan again. Up top, we have Kenzan, swords, books, things. On the bottom, Kenzan, swords, books, things. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other things and stuff and things. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. And we have some Pac-Man! And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the FUUSOUKEN Hayate, and this is the transformation device for Kamen Rider Kenzan, another rider in the show. It's a lot of riders so far. We're so not even that far into the series. We have so many riders. But anyway, before we take a look at the sword itself, let us take a look at the included Wonder Ride book. This is the Sarutobi Ninja Den Wonder Ride book, and this is what Kenzan uses to transform. And you can see the ninja, well, he's upside down. There's the ninja, being all ninja-y. And you can see Sarutobi Ninja Den done in that sideways text. Kamen Rider tells you that it goes into the third slot of the driver. It says book on the side. That always just amuses me. And your typical Wonder Ride goodness as far as the detailing goes. Got the silver book emblem there for scanning, speaker, battery compartment, all of that good stuff. So let's get down to the noises. So push the button on the bottom and you get it tells you what it is in case you already forgot. And when we open up the cover all the way, there you have that. Now you have the shuriken, and it just says spinning, spinning, spinning all around it. Again, you have all that sideways text. Again, you can interpret all that on your own time. And of course, you have the QR code. You want to scan it, go ahead. Free scan on me. You're welcome. And of course, all of the text on the inside of the cover, which again, you can translate all that on your own time. And all that good stuff there. So there you have that. Now without further ado, let's bring in the Seiken Sword Driver and our friend the Rider can. Because if the Rider can, you can. So let's get down to it. Da-dum. So there you have that. Now we'll do our attacks. Oh, the explosions! The explosions! Now we'll do our scan. So there you have that. And moving on to the main event of the evening, here we have the FUUSOUKEN Hayate. Again, this is the transformation device for Kamen Rider Kenzan. As you can see, it is made up of not one, but two swords. We'll take a look at the main sword first. Let's see, the blade, done. And that silvery, rubbery plastic there. Let's see a nice design going on in the blade itself. That's a sticker. We do also get a little bit of silver as well. Nice green. You got a speaker in there. You also have a speaker right here. And right here is where your Wonder Ride book will clip into. You got your trigger right there. Some more silver. And the back. Not a whole lot to talk about as far as coloration goes. There's no paint on the back, but still a lot of nice molded detail. Your battery compartment is right here. There is no on and off switch. It's just this. You pull this out, it's on. Put it back in, it's off. That's how that works. So no on and off switch. Again, your trigger is right here. Speaker is right there and right there. So there is the one sword. And here is the second sword, which as you can see is a lot kind of a little flimsier. But hey, it looks a lot better on the show. But again, you have the silver blade there. The shades of green. And here you have Kenzan's symbol right there, done in a nice silver chrome. Again, you do have some nice molded details. Got a little shuriken design going around that. Don't know how well you can see it, but it's there. And the other side, again, not much to talk about as far as coloration, but a lot of molded detail. But there you go. So, without further ado, let's get down to the noises. So, to turn it on, just pull the little tab out. And now it's on. It doesn't say anything to you. It doesn't remind you what it is in case you already forgot. It's just on. Just trust that it's on. And pull the trigger. Get a nice slash noise. Slashy, slashy. And you can rapid fire that. And of course now you have two swords you can slash with. Now you can combine the two swords. You just plug them together like this, and when you do that, you get that noise. And now they are locked in place, so you can't pull these apart without breaking something. The release button is right here, so you push this button down, and then pull the two swords apart. And you get that. So you get noises for when you have them combined or separated. So you got that going on. So yeah, I guess all there is to do now is get down to some henshining. So we do need to combine the swords to do this. Alright, so we got that. Now there is a release button here that locks when you pull the trigger. To undo that lock, you have to push down this button right here. There you go. Now it's not locked. So when you pull the trigger, it locks that. That unlocks that release. So you want that. You want that lock release there, so now everything will work nice and smoothly. So let me explain how the henshin is going to work before I actually do it. So what's going to happen here is we're going to plug the book in. The standby noise is going to start. And to do the henshin, you want to split the swords, which is not easy to do, honestly, because there's not a whole lot to grab onto. To split the swords, it's not the easiest thing. There is another way to do it, but if you want to do it the way he does it on the show, that's where you're supposed to do it. So plug the book in and then split the swords. Well, we'll try to do this on the first try. All right, so let's go. Dun-dun. Get the standby music. And we're ready to go. Split the swords. There you go. We've transformed into Kamen Rider Kenzan, and we can see the open book right there. Again, I love the artwork there. It's just an arm, but still, I love the artwork style. And again, you have all of that nice sideways text, Kamen Rider, all that good stuff. Again, all that stuff that you can interpret on your own time. But now, for the record, if you don't want to split the swords to do the henshin, you can just leave them combined. I do like that henshin jingle, though. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, you can do it without splitting the swords if you don't want to. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it, really. So, shush. But anyway, if you henshin properly, you have the two swords again, so you can do your fighting, slashing, double slashing, or you can combine them. Shush. And have your single sword. And another cool thing you can do is you have this little release button right here, and if you, when you pull it forward, you can rotate this and have a big old shuriken mode, which is pretty cool. I dig that. I like that. Now this doesn't affect the noises. You can have it in shuriken mode. You can just have it in sword mode. It doesn't affect the noises. It doesn't change anything. That's purely just for, you know, attacks and what they do on the show, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And to go back to the single-bladed mode, again, you just push forward on that release, and it locks in place. So you got all that good stuff going on there. So now let's get down to our attack. So we just close the book, push the release button, so we can extract the book, and you have a slot right here for your book. You're going to insert it facing forward like this, and this is just like the Buster Sword where it's kind of hard to get it to work, but you just basically want to press it down. Yeah, I got it to work. Give me standby music. And pull the trigger. So there you go. Now all that's happening here is the book is just pushing down on these two buttons at the same time, and honestly it's easier to just do it manually, so I'm going to do the other attacks manually. So that's when you insert the book once, but if you do it twice, so that's 2 times, and now if we do it 3 times. So, there you have that. So there you have the FUUSOUKEN Hayate, another sword for yet another writer in this series. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the way it works. I like the idea of the one blade splitting into 2 blades and also having the shuriken mode. I think that's really cool. I dig the noises. So, oh no, it is a pretty fun toy in my opinion. So there you go. Now I picked this up from Hobby Link Japan. But of course, there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you are interested, such as CS Toys, Ami Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course, there's always eBay and Amazon. You can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for some Kamen Rider items. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out my Kamen Rider Saber playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Kamen Rider Saber DX FUUSOUKEN HAYATE. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big Geek, be proud, home in your face.